If sexual experiences were like trading cards, what would be your rarest card? Put my foot through a wall while getting some extra leverage.
A few years ago, I dated a girl who was paralyzed from the waist down. She never had sex after her accident because she thought she wouldn't be able to feel anything down there. It turns out she just couldn't feel as far as her fingers could reach. After experimenting for a bit, we were able to have good old-fashioned vaginal sex. She spent a long time believing she'd never enjoy sex after her accident, so being able to help her experience that part of her life again is what I'm the most proud of. In my eyes, it's a limited edition. Edit, thanks for the gold, my fellow internet stranger. I'll be sure to pay it forward. Smiley face.
Sex while scuba diving. Horrible fucking sex, but definitely a rare shiny card.
Y'all out there having sex while I'm here, not having sex.
Actually had sex with a step-sibling.
I think my collection consists of a single card that I picked up in the rain, but it turned out to be a knockoff.
My GF at the time surprised me by tying me up, gagging me and put a dildo in my butt. It was the best nut I've ever had.
My release had exceptionally high pressure at the climax of my first hand job. It hit the wall more than 5 feet away. I'm pretty vanilla, so that's probably my only card that isn't from the starter deck.
Sex.
GF stopped having sex with me because we did it for so long once that she developed orgasm migraines. Before you crack the joke that headaches are supposed to happen beforehand or that she was faking it. A. I already made that joke to her. B. You're supposed to fake the orgasm, not the crippling migraine. Edit, heads to headaches.
Was having sex while people were watching soccer in the other room. She came, I came, their team scored, everyone cheered.
I have accidentally turned down more sex because I didn't correctly read the signs than anyone I know.
Forgot you were wearing a condom for 8 hours because her stepdad came home mid-act and you had to get dressed in a hurry so you didn't get shot.
First time anal and earning red wings simultaneously. Not proud of that card, and it's a high summon cost, but it tends to dominate the table.
Accidentally touching hands with a stranger.
Came back from a night of heavy drinking with the GF, and apparently got busy. I don't remember the act. I just woke up to see 3 used condoms, and all the makeup she had been wearing was pressed into the wall.
Got a blowjob in the middle of a field, turns out I was sitting on an anthill. I started to get bitten, so I jumped up, which surprised the girl who bit my dick and made it bled. She had braces __. Driving down the highway in my old Chevy S10 with the 5 SPD manual and bench seat. GF at the time was wearing a skirt and horny as fuck. She gets on top and goes to town while I'm driving. Semi-truck honked as we drove past cause she waved at him. Edit, spelling. Sex in grandma's bed.
Fucking under a church. Edit, for those wondering. It was drainage tunnel for flash floods built under a Spanish mission dating to the late 1600s.
Doing it at work, in a strip bar with my own husband posing as a customer, trying to not get caught doing it during a lap dance. Expected to get fired.
Fucked on a hammock and no one fell off.
Passing a state trooper while in a very compromising situation. Then the lights.
The boss's daughter. Receiving oral stimulation while she's taking a poop. It's an alternative card to the Blumpkin Lotus.
A woman swallowing, maybe a pinky in the booty.
I won't even have a deck.
Getting a blowjob at work from an ex-escort that was able to take her teeth out.
SRY, my flawed social life doesn't allow me to collect those cards.
Got a BJ in the college yearbook office, overlooking the campus. Also booty called a girl who drove over 100 miles to come hook up. She drove home the same night. Cock blocked by a dog puking up a tampon on the bed.
A shower sex orgasm so intense she literally fainted. Late to reply, but I just want a very _brave_taco achievement.
I would just like to point out that as of this moment @very_brave_taco has received 54 silvers, 10 golds and 2 platinums from this thread alone. Edit. Thanks to you, 666 piece keep a girl. The count currently stands at 76 gold awards, 222 silver awards, 30 Santa Nice awards, 11 Santa Rocket Like awards, 21 Platinum Awards, 10 CYBERGIFT Awards, 1 Santa Na Award, 2 Wholesome Awards, 4 Rocket Toboggan Awards, 1 Dank Award, 1 Original Award, 1,242,000 upvotes.
The fivesome. Me and my best friend, A and M, males, and 3 girls, S and K and T. One girl was his girlfriend, S, one turned into my girlfriend many months later, K, and the third was a mutual friend of ours, T. We had a sex centipede going at one point, A greater than S greater than K greater than T greater than M. It was pretty mind-blowing, among other things. I found out afterwards that my best friend was extremely turned on watching his GF do things with other people. Crazy times.
ERP for virtual currency in World of Warcraft. Basically an e-prostitute.
Do experiences that happen in dreams count? Finger bang 2 girls in a library, at the same time.
I fucked a 40-year-old virgin. Don't recommend.
Squirting my boyfriend's cream pie on his face. I call it the return to sender. Edit. Where are you, taco? Question mark.
I got told by a hot older woman, 39, me 29 at the time, that I had the pleasure of dating for a bit. You eat pussy like a lesbian. I'm a man, and she was far more sexually adventurous than me, but I'd like to reconnect and try to get on her level. I also want that compliment recorded and notarized. It really meant a lot to me.
I was part of a foursome and came so many times I was weak-kneed for hours. I got very oversensitive towards the end and sat back to just watch. 2 out of the 4 of us hadn't come yet, so after I tapped out, I became what I called the sex referee. Need a condom? I got you. Where's the lube? I found it. All done? I brought water for everyone. It was awesome.
It's for threads like this that I regret turning down the opportunity to sleep with a man from Greenland.
Having sex with a very brave taco.
Gymnastic. Perks, flexible, can do complex things. 50-50 bet, will introduce you to insane positions sometimes, if unprepared gives effect called confusion.
Sex underneath the Hollywood sign. After they put the fence up.
Fucked a police officer, literally broke the law.
Making prolonged eye contact with a girl.
I once fisted 2 people at once. I refer to it as my meat gloves experience. I wasn't even that into it sexually, just kind of happened and I thought it'd make a funny story later on.
Sex in a bounce house.
Gave my boyfriend his first to completion blowjob, and he came so hard it almost came out my nose.
The double nut.
Late to the party but whatever, this just happened a month ago and I'm still in the afterglow. Threesome. Met a girl via Tinder, she brought her friend along for safety. All 3 of us got into the tequila, girl decides that she feels safe and her friend agrees to drive us back to mine. So girl and I are in the back making out and driving friend reaches back with her free hand and grabs my junk. Asterisk asterisk player 3 has entered the game. Asterisk asterisk.
I'm not proud, but it was probably meeting a girl on Tinder who ended up having an ankle bracelet who snorted a line in my front seat before we moved to the back seat. I also, unfortunately, had to drive her to get the line about 15 miles away. I was a somewhat extreme version of young, dumb, and full of cum.
Threesome on a Ferris wheel.
Had sex with a 21-year-old and a 40-year-old woman less than 24 hours apart.
Sex in a dugout.
Consider subscribing.